Hello, and welcome to 5 Minutes Fluentcast, the podcast that takes you to fluency. Here, you improve your English naturally, listening to real conversations about everyday life. Let's get started. Have you ever stopped to think about what's actually happening inside your brain when you learn a new language? Sometimes the process feels slow, confusing, or even frustrating. You study, you listen, you practice, and it still feels like progress is invisible. But behind the scenes, your brain is constantly adapting and changing. Today, we're going to talk about how the brain learns a new language and why the process works the way it does.
This topic is perfect for anyone learning English or any other language. A lot of people get discouraged because they think they're doing something wrong.
Exactly. Many people believe learning a language is about intelligence or talent.
Or that some people are just good at languages.
But in reality, learning a language is about how the brain builds connections over time.
Languages are basically patterns.
Yes, patterns of sounds, words, expressions, and structures.
And the brain learns patterns through repetition and exposure.
That's why listening is so important, especially in the beginning.
Even before speaking.
Exactly. The brain needs input before output.
Babies learn the same way.
They listen for months, sometimes years before they start speaking.
And they don't worry about making mistakes.
That's a huge difference between kids and adults.
Adults overthink everything.
We want to be correct all the time.
But mistakes are not a problem. They're part of the learning process.
Every mistake actually strengthens a neural pathway.
As long as you keep going and don't give up.
Another important factor is emotion.
Yes, the brain learns much better when emotions are involved.
That's why stories work so well for language learning.
And real conversations, too.
Your brain remembers meaning, context, and emotion, not isolated rules.
Which explains why studying grammar alone is never enough.
Grammar helps organize what you already know.
But fluency comes from using the language in real situations.
Another key element is consistency.
Short, daily practice is much more effective than long, irregular study sessions.
Because the brain needs frequent reminders to build memory.
That's how memory becomes stronger and more automatic.
Sleep also plays a big role.
Absolutely. The brain processes and organizes language while you sleep.
Which means rest is actually part of studying.
I love that idea.
Me too.
I also think mindset matters a lot.
More than people realize. If you believe you're bad at languages, your brain becomes tense and resistant.
Fear blocks learning.
But curiosity opens the door.
Exactly. When learning feels safe and relaxed, the brain absorbs information more easily.
That's why pressure and self-criticism slow progress.
So learning a language isn't about memorizing everything.
It's about exposure, repetition, emotion, patience, and time.
Your brain is adapting every day, even when progress feels slow.
And every small interaction with the language matters. Learning a new language is a biological process, not a test of intelligence.
Your brain is constantly changing, creating new connections with every word you hear and use.
Progress doesn't always feel visible, but it's always happening.
So trust the process, stay consistent, and be patient with yourself.
Your brain knows how to learn. You just need to give it the right conditions. Thanks for listening to today's episode.
We hope this helped you understand your brain a little better.
And maybe feel a little more confident in your language learning journey.
We'll see you in the next episode of Fluentcast.
Take care and keep practicing.
Bye!
Thanks for listening to this episode of Fluentcast.
If you enjoyed this conversation and learned something new,
don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
we post new episodes with real English and real ideas about life.
You can also download the PDF with the full transcript of this episode. The link is in the description below.
And here's an important tip. Try listening to the same episode every day for 1 week.
Repetition helps you understand more deeply, notice new expressions, and improve your listening skills.
This is how real learning happens, naturally and step by step.
See you next time.
Bye.